tries to impart to all of us and has stood for all of these years. I am a child of the ocean in many ways. You know, from the first moment when I was a kid up at Cape Cod, dipping my toes into Buzzards Bay, looking for clams. Literally a 3 or 4 year old being shown the wonders of the ocean, shrimping and other things. You know, to a time when we used to gather mussels in the evening and an hour later cook them and enjoy an incredible meal. Today, very difficult to find mussels anywhere in that area. So I've watched the transition. I've seen it. As a senator, I was privileged to bring efforts before the United Nations with Ted Stevens to end drift net fishing. And also to try to work hard to preserve through a number of fisheries bills. I think I rewrote the Magnuson Fisheries Act at least 3 or 4 times as we tried to get the balance right and protect our fisheries. I've seen the struggle with respect to invasive species, and I have seen this fragile ecosystem change before our very eyes. Whether it's a problem of acidification, a problem of pollution and development, a problem of ice melt and potential ecosystem collapse, to the rise of the sea levels, which is happening in various parts of the world more so than elsewhere, to the overfishing that takes place in almost every single fishery on the face of the planet. We call this beautiful planet that we are privileged to inhabit for a short period of time, we call it Earth. But it could well have been called ocean, because 3/4 of it is ocean. And the oceans are responsible in many ways for life because of the cycle of rain and humidity and all of the protein and life that comes from the ocean. So we can't be casual about it. We can't be casual about it. And it is clear that we have an enormous challenge ahead of us as we face the extraordinary excess that we see with respect to each of those issues that I talked about. Energy policy that results in acidification, the bleaching of coral, the destruction of species, the change in the Arctic because of the ice melt, and the change in the krill, population of whales. The entire system is interdependent. And we toy with that at our peril. So it is vital that we've come to this moment where we begin to see that this is not just an environmental issue. This is a security issue. It's an economic security issue. It's a national security issue. And it is, in many ways, a challenge with respect to energy security and our approach to energy policy. And ultimately, it is a challenge to our commitment to science and facts, and ultimately our basic sense of faith and what we believe in, and our responsibility as human beings on this planet.